this time we have a legato lick for you in the key of G major. The G major scale I'm using is the 3-note per string G major scale. We're starting on the 3rd fret of your low E string. The scale is 3, 5, 7. Then on the A string, 3, 5, 7. On the D string, 4, 5, 7. On the G string, 4, 5, 7. On the B string, 5, 7, 8. On the high E, 5, 7, 8. Then we're going to move up a position. On the B string, we're We're 7, 8, 10, and on the high E we're 7, 8, 10. Okay. Now here is the pattern we're going to use. It's all legato, so we're hammering on and pulling off. We're starting with the 3rd fret of your low E string. Okay. Low E string, your 3rd, 5th, and 7th. So we're going to hammer those on. Okay. When we switch to the A string, we're going to go 3. We're hammering on to the 7, pulling off back to the 3. Then we're hammering on to the 5 and then the 7. So it's okay. The next pattern, you are going to start on the D string on the 4th fret. Okay. You're going to hammer on to the 5th fret and then on to the 7th. So you're. Then when we move to the G string, we're starting on the 4th fret. We're going to hammer on to the 7th fret, pull off back to that 4th fret, then hammer on to the 5th, and then the 7th. So far we're. Now we're moving up to the 5th fret of the B string. We're going to hammer on from the 5th to the 7th fret and then to the 8th fret. Okay. Then when we move to the high E string, we're starting on the 5th fret. We're hammering on to the 8th fret. Then we're pulling off back to that 5th. Then we're hammering on to the 7th and then the 8th. Okay. So here's where we're at so far. Okay, now we're going to move up a position. We're starting on the 7th fret of the B string. Okay, we're going to hammer on from the 7th to the 8th fret. Then we're hammering on to the 10th. Then we're starting on the 7th fret of the high E string. We're hammering on to the 10th. Then we're pulling off back to that 7th. Then we're hammering on to the 8th and the 10th. Then we're landing on the 8th note of the B string, or the 8th fret of the B string, I'm sorry, 8th fret of the B string, which gives us that G note. Right? So, I'm kind of muting the strings a little bit on those lower notes. It makes them sound, have a little more separation in there, you know? Right? Sometimes when you're doing legato, if you mute a little bit, it sounds cool. How's that work? All right, I'm Eddie Yates from Grease Monkey Guitar Shop. I hope this helps.